Hey guys, welcome back to a video on my channel, and today I'm going to be experimenting with the new 1.17 blocks. I've never built with them before, so this should be fun. So I cleared this area of land out, and before I start building the house, I'm going to hop on my Discord and get some requirements and challenges for this house. So I am now on my Discord. If you want to join, the link's in the description. You might have the chance to be in a video. So I just said I'm recording a video with 1.17 blocks. Give me some room, furniture, or anything along those lines requirements in some challenges like incorporating blank into the build. I look forward to your responses. Now we wait for our first response coming from Offlocket. Shout out to him. So Offlocket said he wants an amethyst room with a waxed copper floor. That'll be interesting because I don't love the amethyst blocks, but we'll try it. And he wants quartz as the ceiling. That's going to be really hard. I'm going to wait for a few more responses, and I'll get back to you when I do. It's only been about 3 seconds for you, but it's been about a few days for me, and a few people have responded to the message, and I'm going to go through them right now and start working on the house. So, one of my admins, Death, said, maybe use the spyglass as a telescope for the night sky, and he also said use an amethyst crystal thingy as a part of a chandelier, I don't know how to spell it, and use copper floor because of oxidation and may look like it has stains over time. I really like that idea. I would have never thought of that. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, but Aster said, build a house in a mountain with the new blocks. That's going to be tricky because I cleared that plot of land out, but I'll just refine that and make it different. And finally, Trim said, maybe like an indoor sanctuary with the new glowberries and stuff. I really like that idea. I've never done like an indoor garden sort of thing, so that's definitely going to be a fun thing to build. So thank you guys for your answers, and again, if you want to be in a video like this, then make sure to press the link in the description to join my Discord. So because Aster said we have to do a mountain house, this is the mountain we're going to be working with. I just went off into the distance and just found a mountain, and this is the first one I came across, so this is what we're going to build on. Did that sound real? Well, it wasn't, because this is the mountain we're going to be building on. So this right here is the space I've cleared out for this house, and let's get working on it. So here are the blocks I've chosen: deep slate, cobbled deep slate, stripped spruce log, white concrete, white wool, white concrete powder, diorite, and calcite. I know these are all from 1.17, but apart from the stripped spruce log, I've never really built with any of them. So I'm going to start by making a rough outline of the house with my deep slate. So I tried to make a pretty weird shape, and I think I've accomplished that. I am now going to put my spruce log in, one here, one here, one here, and 3 here. The next thing I'm going to do is mark out where I want the door, which is going to be this spot right here. So now I have something like this, and I should start building upwards. Now that I have my calcite, I'm going to place it on each and every one of these cobbled deep slates. Now I'm going to do that again. And now one more time. Now that I have this, I'm going to bring all the spruce logs up. Now that all the blocks go up to the same level, I'm going to come back here to the circle and make these blocks all go 5 taller. This is what I'm left with, and I'm now going to make the top of the tower a square by simply adding a square on top of this whole thing. And now I'm going to raise that up about 3 blocks. So I currently don't like the look of this tower I have in the back, so I'm going to start working on the main part of the house. So I'm thinking as you come in, on the left is where the indoor sanctuary is going to be, and in here on the right is going to be the amethyst room. But before I do that, I'm going to change all the floor to stripped spruce log. That is now done. I'm going to fill this wall in right here to create a chimney back here, but I'll work on that later. So I'm going to start by blending in the floor with the new moss block. So I now have this, but instead of keeping a harsh line right here, I'm going to make it a little bit more wavy. Something along the lines of that. I'm also going to fill this with some moss carpet, but yet again scattering it around so it looks realistic. Now I'm going to put a drip leaf or 2 around, and a flowering azalea bush. And I'm also going to make a small azalea tree in the back corner. I added a little glow lichen around, and I think this place looks amazing. Now the only thing left to add is the glowberries, which I'm going to wait until I get the roof on to do. The next thing I did was work on the floor, and started construction on the roof. I have completed the roof, and I'm now going to add in the windows. I have textured the roof, and I'm now going to texture the walls. With the texturing done, I suppose it's time to work on the dreadful tower. After some work on the tower, I think it looks a lot better than just a square on the top. I am now going to start working on the roof. I have finished the roof of the tower, and I think it looks pretty good considering the fact that I can't make roofs like that. I also did the interior, which is why I have this blocked off with spruce wood. That's not going to stay there. I will have glass there. And I also made this telescope over here. So this room on the right is going to be the amethyst room. I already have the copper floor. Now I just need to add the quartz ceiling. The quartz ceiling's done, and now I have to add the amethyst because, of course, this is the amethyst room. The amethyst room is done, and it pretty much just serves as a staircase to get up to the ladder that takes you up to the next room. And the final touch of this house is the lightning rod right up on the top. I have finished, and it is now time for a tour. So since you last saw this, I had a little pathway with some fences and just some bushes around and some rocks. And coming inside, on the left we have this nature area that I love with a little custom tree in the back. It's not much, but it serves a purpose. We've got some lichen over here, a small drip leaf, a big drip leaf, and just the new bushes, which I love. And over here on the right we have the amethyst room with the copper floor and the quartz ceiling. Now the only purpose this has is just to come up the stairs, where we find the ladder which leads us into the upper room, being the room I have not made a name of. There's a big amethyst chandelier up here, and then just a bookshelf back here with some random stuff on it. And over here we have the telescope, where you can look out across the night sky. And also, something you haven't seen is this glass window back here. Now earlier, the suggestion was to build a house in the mountain, and I didn't want to do that because I like building like this, so I built a little home for some axolotls. Nothing fancy, it just has some water, some moss, and a big dripstone. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more.